RE-Verse is a 6v6 PvP online multiplayer game featuring the many maps and characters that make up the Resident Evil franchise. It originally had plans to release with Resident Evil Village back in May of 2021, but was delayed due to it being unfinished. Capcom stated in their tweet that the release date was being moved to 2022 so that the team can continue to deliver a smooth gameplay experience. Now we are currently a few months into 2022, nearly a year later, and we still have no new info regarding this game. So the question is, did Capcom cancel RE-Verse? That is going to be the topic of today's video, but before we start, I just want to say that I will be covering any new Resident Evil info for upcoming games, so if you want to stay up to date with all of that, then maybe consider subscribing. Now with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So guys, there are quite a few reasons why I'm bringing up the fact that RE-Verse might just be cancelled. The first reason is the fact that a lot of people just didn't like the beta version of the game. Now I personally never got the chance to play the beta, so I'm purely going off of what the majority of people were saying about this game. And from what it seems, a majority of players just didn't enjoy it at all. And it kinda makes sense why. Capcom is known for making Resident Evil games that involve a single player survival horror experience. It's their strong suit. As for multiplayer games, it's still sort of a new concept for the Resident Evil series, and it's just not panning out for Capcom at all. As many of you guys know, back when the Resident Evil 3 Remake was released, we got that other multiplayer game along with it called Resident Evil Resistance. Now I personally didn't play that game as well, but once again it sounded like a game that was a complete flop. So yeah guys, I don't know if Capcom just lacks the experience for a multiplayer game or what, but from what it seems, they have yet to nail an enjoyable multiplayer game. Aside from this, RE-Verse probably didn't really appeal to the fans of the series and their taste in video games. A lot of fans probably had no interest in this game since the game is obviously going to be fit for gamers that enjoy multiplayer games like Call of Duty or Apex Legends. It also seems like Capcom is trying to get new fans involved in the Resident Evil series, and it's obviously just not working. And I mean, it's kind of a shame because RE-Verse looked like a very promising game with many opportunities. Capcom could have added their own version of the Zombies game mode from Call of Duty. It also could have added its own Mercenaries version. There just seemed to be so much room for improvement, so I'd hate to see this game end up canceled. But anyways, another reason RE-Verse might be canceled is the fact that it has almost been a year now since we have heard any new info regarding this game, which really doesn't make any sense. It seemed like RE-Verse was a complete game. I mean, I did hear that there were a couple bugs here and there, but would it really take months to patch these bugs? I think not. And I mean, maybe they could be adding new content to the game, but honestly, no one really knows. You also have to keep in mind that we have so much Resident Evil content that is coming very soon. Resident Evil 8 DLC, RE4 Remake, and Resident Evil Outrage. And now we have rumors floating around that we will be getting remasters for the original game soon as well, so I'm kinda doubtful that they're attempting to expand on the game, seeing that there are much bigger games to develop. And that's another thing, many fans have been getting more and more hyped for these upcoming titles, especially the Resident Evil 4 Remake. So at this point, if Capcom ever does come out with an announcement to release this game, it is gonna be such a letdown because many fans have other games in mind. I mean, could you imagine if the only thing Capcom announced at E3 was RE-Verse? People would be losing it for obvious reasons. But anyways guys, with all that said, as more and more days go by with no updates, it just seems like it's getting more likely that RE-Verse has been cancelled. There are just too many points that lead to this conclusion. But anyways, what do you guys think? Do you guys think RE-Verse is cancelled, or do you just think they're working to expand upon it currently? Make sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.